Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anisa, and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and ring the bell. Everything I will link to will be linked down below in the description. Also, I upload every Wednesday and Sunday, and I try to go live every Friday, so ring the bell so you get notified of that. And let's get right into the video. So here I am showing you I'm going to be adding a clear base layer to all the nails, and I went ahead and finished that off camera, but I just want to show you how I did these two. And this just helps blend everything because, as you can see in the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be doing ombre. And I'm using JC Beauty Concepts Clear, JC Beauty Concepts Monomer, Young Nails Core Natural, and I'm starting off using Purple by Saviland. I think Rose Red by Saviland, even though it's like a pink. And I'm using Grass Green. And I do end up changing out this purple for Amethyst by Balm Nails because, as you can see, this color is very patchy. As for the designs for the index finger, what I'm doing right now is, after I switch it, I'm going to be doing pink and purple. As you can see, I'm going to attempt with nude. I'm going to be attempting to make this purple and pink go together, but as you can see off the bat, they're just two different consistencies, and these do glow in the dark. I don't have a picture of it, but the pink does glow like an orangey color. The purple glows purple, and the green just glows neon green. And this would have been fine if I left it here. But it's just too transparent for me. Like, the purple was way too transparent versus the pink being like more solid, and it was like transparent in like weird areas and then like dark purple in some, so it just wasn't working out. And like I said, I use Young Nails Core Natural, and I will go back in after this, after like a couple nails, go in and add that on this nail. But Epiphany, the nude color I'm going to be using, has glitter in it, so I didn't want to put it on all the nails, and I didn't know how it was going to work yet. So on the middle finger, I use purple and green and Epiphany, and I do an ombre with those. And then on the ring finger, I just do a horizontal pink, purple, and green ombre. And then on the pinky, I do a tricolor ombre with nude. So I'm gonna let you guys watch, and when I put something that looks clear-ish, but it's not the clear, obviously, I'm using Core Natural, and I'm using JC Beauty Concepts Monomer, blue shop towels, and a Pana size 6 brush. And I will also in this video show you how I like to clean my brushes, kind of sort of, because right now one of my brushes, well, during the video when I was recording, when my brushes was soaking in the dapping dish, and you see I just covered the whole thing in purple just so I can get a solid coat on. And the pink kind of got stained a fuchsia color, so I go in and add one more layer. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to give up just doing this first one, but I decided to keep going, and it worked out pretty well for me. So now I'm going in with Epiphany, and this is the new color I will be using throughout the rest of the set. And as you can see, it's just way too wet and it's way too much. So I'm going to, like, multiple times, like, wipe off some and walk it back and try and get this blend as even as possible and the way that I like it. And after I'm all done with all of my designs and they look the way that I like them to look, I'm going to be encapsulating them with regular JC Beauty Concepts Clear Acrylic, sorry. So I knew that bead was way too dry, but like it was so big, so I just wanted to use it, and as you guys saw, it didn't work. Like it didn't even stick to the nail. So yes, if you know the bead is bad, don't use it. Don't try and force it to work because it's not gonna. So yeah. As you guys can see, it's taking me a very long time to encapsulate everything, and I'm using these teeny tiny little beads. And the reason I'm doing that is because my brush is too small for these long nails. If I was doing a shorter set, okay, yes, it would have been fine. But when I tried to pick up the bigger bead, it didn't have enough liquid to it, so it just set up really quickly and I couldn't really use it and blend it anywhere. So when you're encapsulating, I recommend you use a bigger brush. So I really could have switched to the size 12, but I don't think I had it on me at that point in time. But yes, I knew it was clean, but I don't think I knew where it was, so I would have used it. So again, I'm using Young Nails Core Natural, Balm Nails Amethyst, Savvy Lands Grass Green, and the Rose Pink, and I'm using clear to encapsulate, and the nude that I used was Epiphany. So now I'm going in with my medium ceramic drill bit to take down a lot of bulk and reshape the sides. And I'm doing this instead of going in with my hand file because it'll save me more time and it'll save my wrist like over time, because after a while, even now, it'll start to hurt if I'm putting a lot of pressure, even if I'm using like my 80/80 grit file. Like it not necessarily hurt, but it'll start to feel like a little sore, like I've done a little too much. So in order to prevent that, I'm using a few different bits, and right now I'm using the medium ceramic one. Now I'm going in with my ceramic fine drill bit with a smooth top, and I'm just, because you guys can see the cuticle area is pretty much fine, but I'm just taking down a little bit more bulk. This will just take it down slowly, and it'll kind of buff some of the marks out and scratches that the medium one left, and it's just gonna further redefine everything. But I'm not gonna be able to take down too much at a time because this is a lot softer grit, but at the same time it's still going to do something. So now I'm going to be really just shaping up the underneath, because sometimes acrylic can go underneath, or the tip can kind of like hang underneath. Like you can clearly tell where the acrylic is, and then like there's tip or there's acrylic underneath the tip. And I'm going in with the smooth top fine ceramic bit. You can use the sanding band and undernail bit, really whatever you would like. But just make sure you're not going too far to where you're like filing the actual sides of the nail off, and you're just removing the product underneath and making it straight. Because sometimes one point can be lower than the other. You can also do this with your hand file. I prefer to do it with the drill because it's just getting it off a lot faster. And now I'm going in with a fine sanding band. It's just 180 grit, nothing too crazy, and I'm just going in and completely smoothing everything out. So as you can see, the nails already look like 1,000,000 times better, and I haven't even hand filed yet. That was the point. So now I'm going in with my 80/80 grit hand file, and I'm just actually like redefining the sides and making sure everything is straight. You see it was already pretty straight, but I'm making sure it's like 100% straight and everything is even. After this, I will go in with another hand file and really like make sure the free edge is straight, everything is going one direction, everything is smooth, and that'll pretty much be it. Well, I have to buff too, but that's it for like the hand filing. So now I'm using a 100/180 grit hand file, and I'm just really seeing what, if this was a real person, what they would see. So I'm just making the nails as smooth as possible in like transitions. So from like the tip to the apex to the cuticle, I want it to be like you can see where it's like a gradation thing, like where everything is. So I'm also going to be doing the free edge with this 180 file, since I already had it in my hand and it was already flipped this way. No need to pick up the 8080 again. And yes, this really, if it was a normal set, it didn't take this much. It would never take this much, and I never do this much. But when it's something that's super bulky and it's way too much, and I'm buffing right now with a Reds buffer. I get these from Lucky Nail Supply. I just need to have like a more aggressive style of filing, because you guys see my other style of filing, which is literally like 180 grit, not 180 grit, 80/80 hand file, 5-in-1, sanding band and buffer. That's it. That's my entire process. That's it. It's very minimal, nothing really to it, but as you guys saw, it was a lot. So I went ahead and dusted off the nails. After they were dusted off, I went ahead and used the manicure brush, the same one, and put some alcohol on it, and went ahead and just wiped the nails down pretty much to make sure there was no dust at all. And now I'm going in with my bling. This is Beetle's bling, like from their little bling kit. It comes with this picker, some gel, bling gel, and these crystals, which one side is iridescent and the other side is clear. And then I have these Bomb Nails AB crystal. It's like a kit thing where it just comes with shapes, and I'm using one of them, and this is the whole reason why I couldn't film the rest of the crystal application for you guys, was because that one, the glue had dried before I was able to move it. And here I am showing you how I clean my brushes. So the entire time while I was working, I was soaking the brush behind me, this Beetles brush, and then so that brush had nothing in it. I went ahead and agitated it, and there was nothing there. And like during the set, like when I was waiting, I kind of did that too. So there really wasn't much to it, and it didn't really sit for that long. You don't want to sit these overnight. I do that on accident all the time, and it kind of ruins the brushes after a while of you doing it many times. So I recommend you guys don't touch it with your hands as much as me. Like, use some gloves, but you need to kind of be that aggressive when you're cleaning your brush, you know, agitating it, moving it around, wiping your brush from side to side, because the acrylic can get in there whether you know it's in there or not. You see, I didn't have any issues applying my acrylic, but there was still acrylic in the brush. So yes, make sure you clean your brushes out well. I use JC Beauty Concepts brush cleaner. That will be linked down below in the description. And right now I'm using Beetle's top coat, and I do go over the stones just a little bit, because for whatever reason, these stones, after I spray the hurry up spray, they get very dull even after I wipe them off with like a little bit of alcohol. So there was the full process of me cleaning the brushes. I don't really show me cleaning my brushes a lot, but literally for the entire filing and waiting process, for like the acrylic to dry, my brush was in the solution, and I took the other one out, cleaned that one off, and here's the nails all cured. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and ring the bell. Everything I've linked to, we link to down below in the description. Don't forget to follow me on my socials, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.